In this video, I'm going to show you the best kettlebell exercises for weight and fat loss. But it's not going to stop there. If you do these exercises on a regular basis, you'll also build some solid muscle. But before we get started, we help busy over 40s get in shape with only 30 minutes of kettlebell training per week in the next 30 days. If you want to find out more about our method, check the first link in the description and download our free ebook called The Kettlebell Code. Grüezi miteinander, Gregory von Lebe here. Before we jump into the exercises, I want to let you know that at the end of this video, I have the perfect workout for you to get started with these exercises. Yes, they require some skill. Yes, they require some technique. But if you do these exercises on a regular basis with the proper information that you receive now in this video, you'll become a lean, mean kettlebell machine in no time.
Don't forget to maintain a sustainable calorie deficit, because what you do in the kitchen matters just as much. The first tier of exercises are easy to learn and don't require a strength prerequisite. The medium tier can pose a decent challenge to absolute beginners. The next level requires a good set of skills, strength, and endurance. From here, we venture into professional territory, and the final boss represents yourself. If you're dedicated to become an elite kettlebell mover, this is your playground. Let's start with tier D, easy. Number 1 is the deadlift. Keep a straight back, lift with your legs, and here we target the posterior chain such as glutes and hamstrings. Number 2 is the double deadlift. Same rules apply, just use 2 kettlebells of the same weight. Number 3 is the strict press. Rack the bell with your hand inserted inside the window of the handle and focus on pressing the handles up first. The offset weight will work your shoulders from all angles. For an even easier variant, use the double-handed press. Number 4 is the hang row. Pull the kettlebell close to your hips without letting it touch the floor. This works your back muscles. Number 5 is the gorilla row. Same principles apply, just use 2 kettlebells of the same weight and drop the bells down to the floor. Moving on to tier C, medium. Number 6 is the hand-to-hand swing. One of the major ballistic exercises and one of the many hinge movements. Maximize the arm-body connection and minimize the arm-body disconnection. Focus all of your efforts on your hips and keep the arms loose. Number 7 is the split squat. Engage into a lunge stance and keep the upper body vertical throughout the movement. Number 7 is the reverse lunge. The difference between the split squat is the increased stride and the dynamic movement, a powerful full body exercise. Number 9 is the clean. Another major ballistic exercise that pulls the kettlebell out of its horizontal trajectory to rack it close to the body. Master the hand insertion and practice until you're blue in the face. Next up is tier B, hard. Number 10 is the double split squat. Same rules apply like in the singles, just use 2 kettlebells of the same weight. Number 11 is the half snatch. Hip thrust the bell overhead, stabilize the kettlebell with packed shoulders, drop it down into the rack and then into the backswing. Your clean has to be solid before you practice the snatch. Number 12, double reverse lunge. Same rules apply like in the single reverse lunge, just use 2 kettlebells of the same weight. Number 13, the clean and jerk is a combo between a clean and a jerk. Since you understand the clean, we'll cover the jerk. Explosively push the bell overhead and drop down under the bell to catch it. Practice the jerk until you want to throw your bells against the wall. Number 14, double clean with competition kettlebells requires you to understand the Russian pendulum or the double bent knee. Catch both bells with bent knees, extend them in the backswing, and bend the knees again to swing them back up. Number 15, the goblet squat. This is one of the best exercises that should be included in almost all kettlebell routines. Keep the upper body vertical throughout the movement and squat as far down as possible. Number 16, a push press is a precursor of the jerk. You explosively push the bell up, however, without falling under it with a second dip. Next up is crazy territory, very hard. Number 17, double push press. Same principles apply like in the single, just use 2 kettlebells of the same weight. Number 18, double strict press. Again, same rules like in the single strict press, but with double kettlebells. Snatch. The difference to the half snatch is the full drop into the backswing from the top. Practice this exercise until you send me a cease and desist letter. Number 20, thruster. A love-hate relationship where you combine a squat with a press. Super intense and super fun. Number 21, diamond push-up. A powerful variation of the standard push-up. Keep your whole body under tension, don't slouch, and touch the bell with your chest. Finally, the elite OMG category. 22, double half snatch. Twice the fun of the single half snatch. The same rules apply. This is a clash of technical fidelity with physical intensity. Number 23, the long cycle. The bread and butter of double kettlebells. It's a clean and jerk with 2 kettlebells. Practice this exercise until, well, you know the drill by now. Number 24, the double thruster. It wants to squash your intestines like a steamroller, therefore building full body strength. Number 25, the double swing. Master all ballistic exercises before you tackle this beast and prepare for the shock of momentum your body will feel when 2 heavy kettlebells drop between your legs. Number 26. Double jerk. Same rules apply like in the single variant. The belt I'm wearing is not for protection, but to enhance my rack position. Number 27. Double front squat. Again, an exercise that will bulletproof your midsection and core like nothing, and building strong legs in the process.
I'm a big fan of the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. And that's exactly what we are going to do with the workout. Now, since we have 5 tiers, we allocate a certain number of reps to each tier. D is 10 reps, C is 8 reps, B is 6, A is 4, and S is 2 reps. Now you can mix and match throughout the tiers. You can say that in tier D, you use one exercise with 10 reps, and then you pair it up with an exercise from S, where you only do 2 reps. To make it as simple as possible, you start a timer for 10 minutes, and now you mix and match. Or you can stick with one tier only. Once you have progressed a little, you can move the timer up to 15, then maybe to 20, and finally up to 30 minutes of work. Now a sample workout with 30 minutes of work would look like this, for example. This is of course very intense, so tread carefully and take your time for your fitness level to get adjusted, as well as the technique, so you can drill down the skills to understand what kettlebell training is all about. Here's the next thing that you have to do. Clean and press that like and subscribe button. Share with a friend who's also interested in kettlebells. And if you made it this far, download a free ebook called The Kettlebell Code. Listen, if you're over 40, 50, or 60, you don't have a lot of time. There's a lot of demands that compete for your time that you have available throughout the day. But you still need to take care of your fitness, strength, endurance, and all the good things that come with regular exercise. That's why the kettlebell comes in. You can get in shape despite being short on time. And if you want to find out how, download the ebook, The Kettlebell Code, right now in the first link in the description.